I've been a medical assistant for about 12 years, and I was always really interested in teaching and training others. So I was a medical assistant trainer first, where I trained all new employees that came into the clinic, and I just loved being a medical assistant, especially in pediatrics, because I was able to build relationships with my patients, and I was able to see them from the time that they were born until they got older, which was really the most fun part of the job, and to really also work as a team with my provider or my doctor, managing the schedule and kind of working together to take care of the patients. And I have, after training, I really got interested in teaching, and so I've been teaching here at RTC for 8 or 9 years total. Menstruation cycle? Yeah. When I have 3 days. And how about when you're, oh gosh, that's not a question. I just say 28 days. 28 days.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. I know. We'll see you back in a minute. Moving to the doctor. Okay. Yes. Great. Boom. Very good. Oh, get out.
So a medical assistant works primarily in clinics where you go see a doctor. For example, if you're sick or if you're going for a physical exam or a follow-up, you go to the doctor. The medical assistant is the person that calls you back into the room and does your blood pressure. They ask you why you're at the appointment. They also might draw your blood, give you a shot, do different medical procedures on you. So they're usually the ones that work closely with the patient. The great thing about our program is you don't need a lot of requirements to get into our program. Just a high school or GED is sufficient, a high school diploma or a GED. And another thing that you'll need to kind of start working on when you get into the program is your immunizations. You'll need a background check as well. So immunizations like hepatitis B, tetanus, but Colleen Basham, the advisor, will help you with all those things once you register. The total credits of our program is 71 credits. So it's pretty high. It's pretty high credits for each quarter. It usually ranges from 18 to 21 credits a quarter. So it's a pretty intense program, and the reason why is that you can finish faster. So you finish in a year rather than some programs are 2 years. So we try to condense everything. So there's 3 cohorts that are going at a time for the medical assistant program. So there's 2 groups that start in fall, one in the daytime and one in the evening. So based on your schedule, you would pick the most appropriate. So the way the program is set up is usually for the daytime, Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're going to be doing clinic, and then Wednesdays are theory, which means you're taking, learning about all the other courses like anatomy and physiology, medical term, math, communications and human relations are some of the examples of the classes that you'd be taking on Wednesdays. For evening courses, Monday and Wednesday evenings are clinic days, and then Tuesdays are like the theory days. And so that's throughout the program is typically the schedule that you'll follow. All right, I'm opening up your note, and I'm going to get that history from you once I'm ready. I'll ask you those questions.
Okay.
So that way they don't feel like they have to repeat themselves, because you know.
Did I miss something important?
No, I think you did good, and like I said, you'll just have to practice on time. Our fall evening, so September in the evening, the course is Monday through Wednesday from 5 to 9:30, and then daytime it's Tuesday through Thursday, and the classes could range depending on what quarter you're in, from 8 to 2:30 on those days. Just some, like in first quarter and third quarter, it's a shorter schedule, 8 to 12:30, whereas third and fourth quarter, I'm sorry, second and fourth quarter, it is going to be from more like not 8:45 till 2:30. So depending on which quarter you're in, your schedule might be slightly different. And you are doing some work in class and some at home. So it's hybrid. It's a hybrid model. So currently the classes are offered on campus in building B, 109 for my class, and for Jim it's 125, who's the other medical assistant instructor. Oh, it's very high. It's expected, it's like 18% growth, which is pretty, so it's high demand. There are lots of jobs for medical assistants. I'm always getting emails. We need medical assistants, send us new students. So very much needed. Most MAs in Washington State are paid very well compared to other states. So they start out at anywhere from $20 to $22 an hour, maybe even more if you have healthcare experience, like a CNA, or if you have experience in another capacity in healthcare. You need to be proficient in English, as well as speaking, writing, and reading is really important. And even on your license, it does say that the medical assistant needs to be proficient in English, which is higher intermediate level. But it's math specifically related to healthcare, so don't be scared of that. I think the students would say the most difficult is kind of prioritizing and managing their time, because it is an intense program that has a lot of credits each quarter, and I think just the volume of work is hard sometimes. But I think they really enjoy clinic. It's probably their favorite course, and yeah.
So what are your tips for other CCP students?
Don't give up for any reason. Sometimes it's difficult. I feel really difficult, sometimes hard, but all the time I say, well, that is something that I want, so I have to fight for that. Don't give me up, and well, still learning and learning. And if you love the program, you love what I'm going to do it, you are going to do it. Thank you.